Good morning and welcome back to Raven's Daily Tekkit Adventures. I have been busy while you've been away. I did put out an episode of what happened while you guys were gone. But I continued with that after the episode was over. And I have successfully mined out an entire... I'm not going to go all the way back there, but I've successfully mined out an entire 64 by 64 area here. Oh, there's a hole. So, I've mined out this entire area using the same method that I showed you before. So I mined back 64 blocks, checked the floor with my divining rod. I didn't, as you can see, there is a value of 128 down there, and I can't recall exactly what that is, but I didn't take the time and effort to pick up everything under the ground. I just picked up the diamonds and tungsten and that kind of thing. So, now let's head upstairs to show you what we've... oh, I almost forgot. I have a couple of things planned for today, and one of those things requires some flint, so... Here we go, some flint. Now, I did make the mistake of recording an entire episode here with my mic on mute. So, I've done my best. I went back through the video, put everything back the way that it was. My chest is completely normal. The only difference between right now and the first time that I recorded this episode is that my tools are fixed. And that was a mistake on my part. I accidentally I forgot to get rid of them and take them out of my inventory before I went to the Nether, because we are going to be going to the Nether, and I had to fix it. I had to get rid of the portal, and my only option was to kill myself in the Nether to get back to the overworld. And unfortunately, I had my tools that were slightly broken on me, so that's the only difference. So here, as you can see, this is our haul from the mining that we've been doing. Not quite sure why the wood is in there. But as you can see, we've got quite a few diamonds. And we lost a couple when I died in lava trying to mine some more diamonds. So, this is what we have so far, and we're gonna be needing the obsidian. Like I said, we're gonna be going to the Nether. Now the reason for that is because we have pretty much everything we need to get started with our equivalent exchange stuff. And I'm not going to go too far into equivalent exchange. There's just a couple of things that are kind of necessities if you're an equivalent exchange user. So, but all of those require going to the Nether to get some glowstone dust and actual glowstone. So, I'm going to do that down here. I don't know if it still happens or not. But very rarely, if there's enough room, ghasts used to be able to spawn in the overworld if you had your Nether portal like out in the middle of the, outside somewhere, which could result in some pretty nasty stuff. So I always I don't pay attention to the updates enough to know if they've changed that or not, but just in case, I always build my Nether portals underground, and usually in my little, mine shaft area, just for convenience sake. So, now, for those of you who don't play or anything like that, the way that you make a Nether portal is, you want to make sure... Why did I fill that in if I was just going to get rid of it again? You want to make sure that the portal itself is 2 squares wide and 3 squares high. So that's going to be the area that our portal covers. So then you need to make sure that the frame is 1 square out from that. Now, there's 2 ways to make a frame here. So the economy version is to take your obsidian and leave the corners blank, which is what I'm going to do because there's really no point in filling it in because it's buried in the wall and the ceiling anyway. So now that's the economy version. It takes 12 blocks And the other one where you fill in these squares here is 14 blocks, but that's no biggie. And we were just upstairs, and I forgot to I forgot to grab some smelted iron because we need a flint and steel, flint and tinder, something like that. Oh my gosh, this fly just buzzed in the corner of my vision and scared the crap out of me. See, this is something we're gonna have to change. One of the things that you want to get pretty early on is the flying ring, or at least that's one of the things I like to get pretty early on, and that's gonna make going up and down that shaft so much easier. Okay. Oh, and there's a slime ball in there too. There was one tiny slime, a little baby slime, who showed up in my mine shaft, and I was lucky enough to get a slime ball from him, so. And back down the rabbit hole we go. This is definitely one of the most annoying parts of my episodes, is where I have to run back and forth. For me as well as for you. Alright, flint and steel. Okay. And we have our nether portal. If you've built your nether portal wrong, whatever square you clicked on will just catch fire, and it won't do a portal. So it's pretty good about letting you know when you messed it up. Here we are in the nether. And of course we spawned underground. Oh wow. Wow. As I told you, I already recorded this episode. And oh, okay. So as I told you, I already recorded this episode, and what's funny here is I got rid of this portal and I went down here in this hole, and at the very bottom of the hole I hacked in a lava bucket and I killed myself to get back to the overworld, right? Last time this portal spawned facing the other direction, so it threw me off. I thought we spawned in a completely different area. And here we are, the glowstone exactly where it was before, the same shape and everything. Oh no, it's not the same shape and everything. It's scooted over a block. My bad. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and collect this for you guys. There we go. The one kind of sad thing about having to do this is that I'm not quite sure if I got the same amount of glowstone this time as I got last time. But we'll see. Alright. So there's a couple of things, not too many things, that I did while you guys were gone. One of them is I filled in those holes that the creepers left. And the other one is I found some sheep and I made a bed. I was actually going from the house to the mine shaft and realized that there was a sheep a little ways behind the little mining hut. And I started looking around, and not too far away there's like a whole herd of them. So I made a bed. I haven't used it yet, but I've made it. It's there. Okay. So first things first, we want to make a philosopher's stone. So the way that we do that, I'm going to need some diamonds. I'm just going to grab the big stack because we're going to need a few of them for all the stuff we're making. Oh, I'm also going to need some redstone. Redstone. Alright, so you have a diamond in the middle. Surround that diamond on 4 sides by glowstone, and then you surround that by redstone. And you get your philosopher's stone. Hey guys, unfortunately the episode ran a little bit long today. About 5 minutes too long. So I decided to break it up into 2 10-minute videos rather than one 15-minute video, because there really is no good stopping point. So I'll see you on part 2 of part 4, I think, 3 or 4. We'll see.